Hey, my name is Tiffany Terrell of A Better Way Grocers. We're located in Albany, Georgia. Today we're going to be preparing a meal with Chef Michael Daniels and Seirra. We are a part of the Stronger Together project with Albany State University, and our program is called HIP, Healthy Influential Parents. It is important that we educate our teen parents when it comes to preparing meals because healthy nutrition is very important for the young, especially during the ages of 0 to 5. It's the most critical developmental stage. We're here at Pool Brothers, and we're getting ready to prepare a wonderful meal, and we hope that you guys will get inspired and create some of your own dishes.
Seirra will be cooking today some roasted red potatoes, some seared asparagus with some actually semi-grilled chicken. It's a new method we'll try today. The chicken will be garlic roasted chicken, and the potatoes will be a rosemary potato. And we'll also do some infused water while we're waiting on some of that to get done. All right, first we'll get some, we have some mini red potatoes, and what we'll do is just slice them in half because they're a good size, bite size. So we have our cutting board here. Seirra, if you can grab a crisp. That's it. Doing well. All right, just a few more. Okay, with those potatoes, what we want to do is probably about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. We don't have our measuring utensil, so we're just kind of guesstimate. Just enough to coat each potato because we want to have a binder basically for our seasoning to stick to. And what we'll do,
and just cover it up.
Yeah, generally just like make sure everyone is covered.
Okay.
Then while you're doing that, we have our roasted garlic and herb seasoning that we'll use on the potatoes.
Yeah, one of them looks about right.
And even though it says we have roasted garlic and herb, we're actually going to use a little garlic powder just to kick the flavor up a notch. So if you could do the same thing, just kind of get that mixed in, and I'm going to add a little garlic powder.
Okay.
The same thing here. Probably a teaspoon of garlic powder. It goes a long way. All right, that's good. So since our potatoes take the longest, we have our oven preheated to 450 degrees. We're gonna place those in the oven and let them roast. And generally it takes 30 to 45 minutes for those to get a good al dente. You want them not mushy, but not too hard either, so a good texture on it. And then what we'll do, we have our chicken tenders. We're gonna season those. And today we're using a rosemary garlic seasoning.
Okay.
So, same thing, about 2 tablespoons of that. I'll be your measuring cup. I'll say when. Since it's a thing, you need to use the other side. I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right, that is good. So what we'll do, we'll take the tongs, and the same thing we did with the potatoes, we'll do it with the tongs.
Oh.
And try to get every one of them coated. And then I'm going to add another teaspoon of garlic powder. And the same thing with onion powder.
Can you tilt the pan a little bit and a little more that way so that camera can see it over there?
And just a little bit, we have a pink Himalayan sea salt, just a little bit, maybe a teaspoon. We don't want it too salty. While she's doing that, we'll take another, we're doing everything with olive oil today, so we'll take another 2 tablespoons of olive oil in our skillet. And Seirra, one thing with olive oil is really a low temperature oil. So a lot of people like to get their skillet hot with olive oil and then start cooking. With olive oil, it's best if you start with a cold skillet, cold oil, and bring everything up to temperature. Because it's a low temperature cooking oil. So what we'll do is you can go ahead and grab the bowl. We'll place it, lay them flat. Should be able to get them all to fit.
Okay.
So what we'll do is start on medium-low heat, actually, because you want to bring them up slowly. Put our cover on that. So we'll do the asparagus last. So we'll do the infused water next. So what we have, we'll do a cucumber and strawberry infused water. Infused waters have become pretty popular. And it's something just to take boring water to the next level, I guess you could say. So we'll take our cucumber, first we'll cut the ends off. All right, I'll put that out your way. And then slice it in half. And we can get some pretty decent sized slices for our infusion process. So probably,
About. Okay.
yeah, about like that.
Right there.
Yes. Awesome. We'll take those and put them in our infusion chamber. And next we'll do a few strawberry slices.
Okay. How you want? Oh.
Go ahead and cut the tops off first, get those out of the way. Probably do about, I'll say about 4 strawberries. Next you can do those in quarters. So cut it in 4s.
Okay. And go ahead and put it in
Yeah,
there?
put it right on top. Have room for a little more.
About 4 more?
4 more, sounds good. And the lid right there.
Okay.
Smell good already? Right. I'm gonna set that off. Set that off to the side.
Okay.
So what we'll do now is check on our chicken. We've had it cooking on like a medium low, so it's not burning or anything. It's just kind of simmering in our olive oil. So what we'll do is turn it over. Oh, there you go. Just flip them over. There we go. Thank you, Chef Seirra.
You're welcome.
All right, next we'll do our asparagus. So asparagus is one of those things that's really simple to cook. People tend to overcook it, but a good asparagus is, just a few minutes in the skillet with some oil, some salt, pepper, and garlic, and you're fine. You don't really even need butter if you do it correctly. So we have the darker roots at the end. That's the part that's kind of inedible. It's kind of chewy. Sometimes we still get that on our plate. So what we want to do is get it to a place where we can just cut straight across and make sure we're taking all of that off. So pretty much just a cut like that.
Okay. Now if I mess up.
And you can, there you go.
Oh, this is a good knife right here.
Oh yeah, it's it's the real deal. So we'll just take that. And sometimes you can use the roots or the part you cut off as like a veggie stock, but we're not doing that today. But and basically we're gonna get our skillet ready. Have a smaller skillet over here. Same thing with the olive oil. Actually, I have one right here. And we'll season the asparagus in the skillet. So we're just basically using a salt, pepper, garlic. We're doing garlic powder, but basically a salt, pepper, garlic seasoning on it.
Okay.
So if you will, go ahead and place those in the skillet. Yeah, watch out.
Just place.
Just place
it's
them
not
in
going. Okay, it's not even. Okay, I'm thinking it's gonna sizzle.
there. No, we're starting cold because we're using olive oil.
Okay.
And then we'll take the take the tongs and basically get them coated in olive oil.
That's about good.
Okay. So, probably about a tablespoon of sea salt, half a tablespoon of garlic powder, and half a tablespoon of black pepper. And I'll be your measurements again. So basically, yeah, it's correct, yeah.
You say about a tablespoon?
Yep, that's good right there. And pepper is really to your taste. That's good.
We're not going to talk about that. How much?
All right, that's good.
About good, right?
Yeah, and then you do the same thing, stir it up. And then we'll get it turned on. And the same thing, medium to low. And pretty much you're basically gonna just let them get one good layer, let them lay flat, get up to temperature, and then we'll kind of rotate them, and they'll be done in no time. So we're gonna check on our potatoes, which probably need turning. Gotcha. And basically want to get it to a point where we're getting a kind of golden brown on it, which they're almost there. We're getting there. Put them on broil for a little while. Okay. And then our chicken, which I turned down a little bit.
Okay.
So with cooking the chicken like this, if you want to get a good brown crust on there, of course you'll take the lid out. The lid keeps the moisture in, but if you want to get a good brown crust on each side, you'll take the lid off. You hear it sizzling because all the moisture is leaving pretty fast. So it's up to you how you want it. You can keep it like this, or you can get a good brown crust on it, and it'll stay tender. It'll stay juicy. You just have to keep your eye on it.
Okay. And it was on medium, and then you turned it down.
Yeah, I turned it down because I knew it was already, done. But I know we want to make sure it stays hot, and then if you wanted to get that simmer, that brown crust on there, basically all the moisture that's in there now will cook out, and it'll caramelize the skin, basically, or the seasoning that we have on there. You like it like this, or you want to get a little brown on there?
I like it a little brown.
Okay, so we'll just leave it like that for now.
Okay.
And be ready to plate in a minute once we get our potatoes done.
So it really don't take that long for asparagus? How will you know if it's done?
You want to get a little brownage on there. Same thing with like the chicken.
Okay.
You see how we have, what's this, the one for the asparagus? See how you have some of them kind of lean on top? Try to get a good flat layer.
Okay.
Because some people overcook asparagus, and then it's either they overcook it and it's like spit like out the can, or they undercook it and it's really stringy.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to get it just tender. And in a minute, when we get ready to turn it, you'll see the caramelization on it, and then you'll be like, oh, okay.
Okay. Because I wanted to make some the other day, but I didn't know how to cook it. So I ended up not making it.
You can use salt, pepper, and garlic, but sometimes I just use Old Bay seasoning.
Old Bay.
And grab the tongs. Let me show you something. So try to turn these over here on this side over.
Try to turn them over?
Yeah. I mean, you feel how they feel.
Yeah.
Kind of hard. But those over here, the little smaller ones, feel how they feel, kind of tender.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you know you're getting close
They're
to done.
almost.
So you can basically tell by feel. Some of these are thicker than those, so those are, like those right there are pretty much almost done. But that's how you tell if they're done or not. Because you want a little. I don't want to say crunch, but you just want to feel a little tenderness in there.
Yeah, I like to feel my certain vegetables a little tenderness.
Let's see, we'll turn that down too. Turned off. There we go. Check on the potatoes. Still going.
And it's getting brown. Oh,
Yep. I'm getting something falling apart. Look at that. So you see how most of that moisture, once that moisture leaves out, that's when it'll start caramelizing. Kind of like that spot over there where the oil chicken is stuck up against there. That'll be on the chicken. You have gas stove at home or electric?
electric. Yeah. And then it gets so hot. Like it gets too hot, so I gotta make sure I cook it at the right temperature for my meat.
Some people try to cook fast or cook at a high temperature. When you cook
That's
low,
why I had to learn the hard way.
yeah. When you cook low and slow, it's so much better.
Even though I be hungry, I be wanting to get it done, but it don't be cooked right.
Right. Y'all look really good now.
And they look soft too. You can actually.
And you want to keep that green color in it. That bright green color. You're saving all the nutrients. Now you see how our skillet's getting brown now?
Time to turn it off.
Yeah. Yep. We're there. Turn those off. And hopefully our potatoes will be done soon and we can plate.
Well, I just had a similar conversation with my doctor today about eating healthy and stuff like that. Because at one point, my blood pressure was a little high the other day. And I know I needed to eat some more vegetables and stuff and try to learn how to cook more home meals. So this is a good experience for me, learning some new and healthier meals that I never would have thought of the other day. Miss Tiffany showed me how to make some avocado. It's like I would call it avocado salad with tomatoes, avocado, and onions, and some little seasoning on it, which I never would have thought of. So that was kind of good with the meal that we made with salmon, and I really enjoyed it. And this is really helping me because I wanted to make asparagus the other day, but I didn't know how. I didn't know if it was done, what it would look like. So this is really good for me, being that I am pregnant and feeding, helping I get the right nutritions for the baby and I. So this is a good experience, and I'm enjoying it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because at first I didn't really know nothing. And I was just like, he's finna be eating box food, eating up microwave. And I was like, I gotta learn because I know boys like to eat. And then so I don't want him to be out eating fast food. And I'm not really a fast food person because I grew up and my mom, she would make home cooked meals like 3 times a week and stuff. So I was like, I gotta learn. So I was watching YouTubes and stuff, trying to. But I feel like it's good for me and him that I know how to cook simple meals and learn how to season it and stuff. So this is really good. It's good for both of us.
Those smell good too.
Why is it that it takes longer in the oven than the stove?
Just because the oven is the stove is like direct heat basically, and the oven is similar to radiant heat. So it, you have to warm up the whole chamber first before you warm up everything else. And the skillet, it's right there, directly on it.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. I just put it on there. Are you gonna put that on there?
Afterwards, yeah.
After? Oh, okay. I thought you were supposed to do it before.
That's our secret. We're doing a plate presentation. Cool.
That's about enough. That's about good.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
It's a good serving.
Asparagus.
Just put those right in the middle. Yeah.
Oh, it smells so good. Oh, wow, that smells so good. And now, me
Lovely
being
chicken.
pregnant, the baby don't eat a lot of meat, but he like vegetables.
Okay.
So that's,
There you go.
hope he come out liking vegetables. About 2?
2 or 3.
I'm probably gonna eat about 2. You said you want 3?
We'll say that for Miss Tiffany. She can
Miss
eat.
Tiffany?
Yeah, there you go. You can put another one on there if you want.
Oh,
All right. Finish it off with a little bit of parsley just for decorations. There you go, ma'am.
you gonna try really?
I can. Tiffany, you want to do it?
Let's see. Okay. I want to try the asparagus first.
All right, let me know what you think since it's your asparagus.
Nice, just how I like it.
Right. Not too hard.
Not too hard,
Not too soft. And not over seasoned.
Yeah, it is just right.
Yes. Try your chicken. That you probably don't need a knife for, but
You doing it all fancy. I'm trying to be like you.
oh yeah. What you think?
Yeah, that's good. That is good. Everything is good.
Yes.
Nice and moist. Pretty good.